Bank of Baroda, Mr. Rajiv Kumar Bakshi, who's the ED at BoB as well, joins in. Mr. Bakshi, thanks for taking time out and joining us, sir. First, let's start off with infrastructure financing. That's the key expectation from the budget this time around, and IDPI is one of the major finances to the infrastructure. What are your expectations from the budget in this regard?
See, infrastructure financing, we have always believed that if the economy does well, the banks do well. And infrastructure, agriculture, exports, these are the major sectors which should do well if the economy is to do well. Infrastructure, on the liability side, it has always been our demand that we should be able to raise long-term resources with some tax exemptions. That demand still stands. Because if we are able to raise long-term bonds where the interest as against the capital ATC exemption, if the interest is exempt, the bank should be permitted to. Even last year, the 20,000 where the capital is exempt as a special ATC clause, the banks are not permitted. So that is one demand that we have. Then we expect, because banks have been the major funders, and today we are really getting into asset liability situation. The second, of course, is that in the infrastructure area, the type of asset, the takeout financing that has been proposed and getting into operation, there should be, it puts all the risk to the bank. In the pre-COD stage, there should be some risk sharing, or if the advances do not work out the way they were conceived at the conceptualization stage, it should not happen that all the risk remains with the banks. It should not be only that the good assets after the COD or something can be given away. So some risk sharing in the takeout financing during the pre-COD stage, and at that also should be there. And the other are general questions, that something which can really smoothen up the clearances, because all our accounts get into stress because the clearances don't happen and COD gets delayed.